Hi everyone, Scorp here, starting a new playthrough of Duelist the Roses All Cards mod. Clovis released this mod recently, and I believe it was a mod for making all cards attainable, is basically the goal. And it does some changes to fusions and a couple changes to other things. It makes rituals into ritual fusions, which are great. I believe. I don't know. We'll try some of that stuff out. Hopefully, if we can get a ritual card. Let's see. I believe that all of the starter decks and the enemies are basically unchanged, so we can play whatever we want. Luminous Soldier was like the worst one in the base game. We do have access to a lot of passwords, I believe, so like, not terribly worried about that. What do I even want to play? Birdface would be interesting. Let's do that. I haven't played a Birdface deck in a while. The one thing I do want to do is get a leader to, what is it, Major, so I can go find hidden cards. So that's the first thing we're gonna go do. I know, farming. Yeah, couldn't be a Scorp video without it. Oh, I sided with Yugi. Whoops. Oh well. I definitely should not have sided with Yugi for this deck. But that's okay. So dragons, spellcasters, warriors, beasts. I was hoping for more beasts than this. Okay. This is... I mean, why do we have... I really have problems with some of these starter decks, but this will be okay. This should be good enough. Also, Mountain got changed to 50 deck cost, which, I mean, fair. So, let's see. I mean, do we even have a card that we wanted as a deck leader? I mean, I'm sure we could get Crimson Sun Chicken against with self-play. I mean, we could easily go for Spirit of the Books shenanigans. So let's go do a tiny bit of farming. I don't want to... I mean, if I do much... Actually, let's just go kill, like, at least one person. I don't want to just farm immediately. I want to show that this deck can actually win, you know? Second half of the video can be farming, that's fine. Even if I kind of want to take this playthrough a little slowly, you know? Also, somebody wanted me to do a playthrough without using multiple cards a turn. That will literally just make the game take forever. There's, like, you can just not aggro the AI, and it plays the same, it just takes an extra 10 turns. Like, that's one of the problems with this game. I think I will just wait a turn. I forget exactly what the speedrun strat is for Rex, so... Well, the Spirit of the Books is almost big enough to beat anything he has. If only I had a Mountain, that would be great, but Mountain's probably going to be bottom 5. Oh, man! Really? He played the biggest card in his deck. I could stop it. Well, can't really, but play defensively against it, I guess. I need one more big card, really, or one more card on the field, and I'd be fine with this. I'm just gonna sacrifice a whole bunch of weak creatures to this thing. If only I had a light, that would be great. Oh, nice, a light. Ask and I will receive, huh? It'd be even better if our leader just had, you know, major rank. We could literally just run away from that thing. Let's see. This. I need to get rid of some of those cards. I wanted a Punished Eagle. Punished Eagle gets over most of the stuff in his deck. Not quite all of it, but most of it. Honk. What? Why did he put that in defense? Oh no, I'm wind. Oh, also he has extra leader abilities. Sweet. That's good for him. Well, part of me wishes that I could get Yamatano's effect off, because that would help me a lot. But that's a lot of turns. Let's do this. Also, it's very unfortunate that he has mostly earth creatures. You can make a Harpy's Pet Dragon. The problem is that that's not quite enough. So, unfortunately, trying to break into a summoning area is going to be a pain. I'd like to draw a mountain in the, you know, at some point. That would be nice. Well, at least I don't feel too bad about getting rid of almost all of those cards. Oh, no. Okay. I really am gonna need a mountain. And I'm gonna need it in a decent spot. Oh, that would be good. Hopefully he just plays a Urabi for once here. Because if not, I'm gonna have a really bad day. Nope, I should have equipped that last turn. That is very unfortunate. Okay. Okay. Made a good, strong creature now. I have sacrificed a lot of creatures to... Okay, that'll work. Bonk. I need him to play a non-Earth monster there, and that's going to be literally mission impossible. Might end up having to take 2,700 from this Brachioratus. Oh, this might buy me a turn or two. That's good. Lucky Trinket's got a terrible effect, but hey, it's light, so it spellbinds that. Well, this is gonna be very unfortunate. There's absolutely no world in which I can just get over this thing, is there? Maybe I'm lucky. Nope. Okay. Okay. That's not good. Yeah, I need him to just go away for a little bit. Okay. That's kind of what I expected, so... I have to reorganize my attack and stuff, so... It's a good thing that he has basically just given me a whole bunch of free time with how he's played, so that's nice. We are pretty well going to demolish every card in this deck because it doesn't actually have a card that can get over my stuff now. So, yeah. This is unfortunate. Oh, hey, 50 damage. Okay. So I need to go like this. Oh, hey, a mountain. Let's go here with it. Because then we can hit like this. And that did some good damage. Oh, okay. We're almost winning. Almost won. Okay, so we'll do that. This is one of those games that if the enemy's opponents could rank up, or enemies' creatures could rank up, they would totally rank up a whole bunch. So we're gonna do this, and this, and I'm gonna keep hitting things with my Spirit of the Book so it can keep gaining levels. Like, I can make Garvis. Oh, this is perfect time to make Yamadron. This is what Yamadron's for. And I might have just baited him back. I'm gonna end up regretting that a little bit, but it's gonna be fine because the game's over. Okay. Game looks very over at this point. Because, of course, his AI goes and attacks the Dark Rabbit. He probably would have had a much better time going on the other side to start. So we have, like, double lethal setup here. We have multiple ways to achieve a lethal here. We get to take our pick. Or we get to do both. You know. We get to take that out, and then we get to also destroy this. Easy game. I wonder how many people would have actually lost that game there. Oh hey, a wasteland. Excellent. There's also Eternal Rest. And... okay. So, I know that every game we get a reincarnation, which is a little bit ridiculous, but I mean, at the same time, it's kind of fun. I mean, I definitely prefer it for obtaining all cards. So, we're going to do a lot of reincarnations. So, I'm not going to save state for them. I'm just going to do them. Now, I'll tell you, the one thing this deck doesn't need is a wasteland. So, we're just going to reincarnate this. Crab Turtle? Not amazing. Okay. Y'all want to play Insects? Because this card's busted. Absolutely busted. Unnerfed Arsenal Bug. Oh yeah. That card is broken. Well, if we had a bunch of insects in our deck, we'd definitely play this. Now that we had one exciting game against Rex, let's go actually do a little bit of farming. Also, sorry, I have a pretty bad cough right now. There is, if you guys didn't know, the west of Colorado, or the west of the entire United States is on fire. And it's not great. For those of us that don't really have a good time with that. So we can just play against ourselves. Same thing as Gemini. Clovis did use a bunch of the new things. I wanted to actually... well, I want to duplicate Birdface, I want to duplicate Spirit of the Books, and I want to duplicate... I just want to duplicate those two, really. Unfortunately, I don't think there's a field in here for card duplication. Yeah. this is the farm experience field on a leader, but there's no card duplication field. So the best we're really gonna do is like mountain and just win quickly. So we'll do a couple duels. My goal is to get a couple bird faces. I'm just going, I mean, I guess I could probably put in a password for one of them. Well, that's a nice and useful card to draw on all mountain field. Okay. Kurama doesn't work for this fusion, but Punished Eagle does. I should have probably flipped Punished Eagle face up and went 2 spaces forward with it. The only trap in my deck, sir, is House of Adhesive Tape. Did all that the first turn for a Fire Yaru. This is a sad fusion, but it is a fusion. Well, there's no just straight up fusion that beats this Punished Eagle, so good game. Oh, he put it in defense? Oh, and a Garvis. Oh, and I would have had lethal if I'd played correctly. Should have done the attack first. Actually, I definitely would have had lethal last turn if, or this turn if I'd played correctly and flipped the Punished Eagle. Yeah, I don't have lethal. Not great. I'm gonna assume he fused into something like a Komori Dragon. Huh? What did he do? Oh, he made a Garvis. Okay, well, I am going to save state on the slots here just to get Birdface, just to save us some time. Because I'm sure I just poured an innumerable number of cards into the graveyard. That's not it. Okay, we got it. Let's go for the Windstorm, but not going to care if we don't get it. Okay, let's do another one. Just speed up to get to the duel quicker. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Yeah, we clearly have a bunch of junk in this deck that we can get rid of, so... What did he just fuse into? Hopefully not the Crimson Sunbird. Oh, Flame Swordsman. Okay. I'm making the 2300 on Mountain Terrain just because it's better, and getting rid of the other cards. As I said, there's a lot of cards that are going to leave this deck. But, yeah, beating up the AI here is not going to be very difficult. Wow, it played a dark. There's like very few darks in this deck. Ew, all these cards are terrible. Okay, hopefully this Crimson Sunbird can just finish out this game. Okay, come across the top, because that means that it's easier for you to... Like, he can't block himself that way. Play the Spirit of the Winds, I guess. It's kind of big. That's one of the cards that's going to come out of the deck first. Okay. I say he can't block himself, and then he does that to block himself, but... we'll make Parrot Dragon big. If he doesn't have any, what is it, Earths face down, we win this turn. Otherwise, it's gonna be next turn. Okay. Parrot Dragon's not a bad card to get also, but we're probably not going to get it. Also, if we wanted to, we could just farm Mai, since we have access to all the Duelists right now. I'm not going to do that, but we do have access to her. Again, I'll save state just to make sure that I get this bird face. We got it. There's not anything else in here I want. Hey, we got the parrot. Sweet. Most of the other stuff I was like, not great. So I do want a 4th bird face. But let's see if I can put the password in for that. So just pull up the password list real quick. And then we can save ourselves a little bit of this farming. I mean, we already have the card, and so we'll get an extra one. So 3rd phase. Okay. This password should work, so I believe. So I think I'm not, especially for this first playthrough, if I do any more, but I'm only going to put in passwords for cards that I already have, because, like, I think it would be a little bit ridiculous to just put in all the passwords, because then the game kind of ends. Because I could go put in passwords for, like, Mirror Wall, and I think you guys know what would happen if I put in a password for Mirror Wall. Okay, well, that helped the deck immeasurably. Parrot Dragon's not actually very good for this deck, unfortunately, but it will be good at some point. We can get rid of Futatsu Giant for Fire Yaru. So I'm going to end this one today here. We'll pick up tomorrow trying to get a couple more Spirit of the Books and getting a major deck leader. Actually, we'll do major deck leader first. So thank you all for watching, and have a nice day.